Davies!
Evening. Hello. My wife called me a gullible twat the other day, and I don't think that's very fair because I don't think I'm gullible. Do I look gullible? Don't. Thanks. I'll tell you the story because I'll tell you what, 95% of you would have done the same thing as I have. I got an email from my dad's brother the other day. Bit of a shock because I didn't know my dad had a brother. Even more of a shock for my dad because neither did he. Now, this email came from my uncle Babatunde Okichukwu. I have been going well enough. This all started with the TV, watching commercials. And they're not just on TV anymore, are they? They're all over social media. I can't watch a video on YouTube now without having to buy something. It's absolutely ridiculous. And are there any Star Wars fans in?
Yep.
Thank goodness for that. That could have been a long 3 minutes. Because I've now subscribed to this Star Wars magazine where you can build the Millennium Falcon week by week for 100 weeks at £8.99 an edition. And I thought, for that price, it must be life size. So I bought a plot of land and I hired some welders. And it wasn't until then that I thought, there's no way that Star Wars story can be true. Because I thought it was. You know, who would have a Wookiee doing welding? It just doesn't work, does it? You know, for those people who like Star Wars, who was the most powerful character in the Star Wars films? Anybody?
It's debatable. Maybe Yoda?
Health and safety. Now, who else authorised that vent in the Death Star that caused this ultimate downfall? Had to be health and safety, didn't it? And see, the way my mind works, and it's fucking weird, I tell you, I visioned health and safety visiting the ice planet of Hoth, a planet that's got its own problems with global warming, and paying this visit there and saying this. Right, yes, Commander, I know the Imperial Fleet's bearing down on you, but if you could just answer a few questions. Why did I come from fucking Yorkshire? If you could just answer a few questions for me. Now, what are you calling this facility? Is it Rebel Base or the Rebel Base? Just Rebel Base, lovely, okay. And what's the address, please? Hoth. Is that Hoth Street or... Don't swear at me, Commander, because at the end of the day, I'm a team player too, you know. I'm part of the rebellion. Yeah, only I just don't run around with a lightsaber going into spaceships, no. I think my job's more important than the recent disturbance in the Force, I'll have you know. Right, okay. What's the name of the hairy fellow up there? Backer? Right, okay. Wookie! Mr. Backer, can you come down here, please? Thank you. You're a tall fellow, aren't you? Right, Mr. Backer, can I have your first name, please? And, how are you spelling that? As it sounds. Right, I want you to listen to this very carefully. You're an 8-foot Wookiee. You're covered in fur. You're wearing a gunpowder bandolero. A gunpowder bandolero. I don't know why, you fire lasers. And you're holding a welding torch that generates heat in excess of 4,000 degrees. Can you tell me what's wrong with that picture, please? Don't fucking help him. Don't help him. Mr. Backer, anytime. Well, it's a very good point you make there. Probably not one I thought of, actually. But look, in the future, you're going to have to wear a hairnet. What's that? No. Look, I thought you looked quite stupid before, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because what are you, a naked biped with quite a suggestive bandolero hanging down here? Quite my type, actually. But anyway, look, at the end of the day, £900 for a Millennium Falcon does appear to be quite a lot. And I saw Comic Relief the other week, And I thought, Malcolm, come on, that's a lot of money. Put it to some good use. There's starving kids in Africa. Who would fucking love them at any point? Thank you very much indeed.
Malcolm Davies, everyone! I know I don't usually say this, but that was fucking amazing.